Seven Wonders of the Ancient World. The Seven Wonders of the Ancient World were a collection of remarkable construction listed by various Greek authors, including Antipater of Sidon and Philo of Byzantium. The classic list featured seven wonders located in the Eastern Mediterranean. Great Pyramid of Giza. Built between 2584 BC and 2561 BC, the Great Pyramid of Giza is the only surviving ancient wonder. It is 230.4 meters wide at its base and 146.5 meters tall, and is the largest of the three that sits beside the city of Giza, around 12 miles from Cairo. It was the tallest man-made structure for more than 3,800 years, until the completion of the Lincoln Cathedral around the year 1300. Temple of Artemis at Ephesus. The Temple of Artemis was reckoned by Antipater of Sidon, the Greek poet, to be the finest of the ancient wonders. After being destroyed twice by floods and arson, incarnation began in 323 BC. It survived until 268 AD, when it was damaged or destroyed during a Goth raid. The site of the temple was rediscovered in 1869, and fragments of it can be found in the British Museum. Ephesus was given World Heritage Site status in 2014. Hanging Gardens of Babylon. This is the only ancient wonder whose exact location has not been established. While some believe they were purely mythical, other sources suggest they were built by King Nebuchadnezzar II around 600 BC. The site might have been compromised by a Scandian series of tiered gardens which resembled a large green mountain rising from the center of ancient Babylon, near present-day Hilla in Iraq. If the gardens did exist at all, they were destroyed soon after the 1st century AD. Lighthouse of Alexandria. Built by the Ptolemaic Kingdom between 280 BC and 247 BC, the Lighthouse of Alexandria measured up to 137 meters in height, making it one of the tallest man-made structures in the world for centuries. It was damaged by 3 earthquakes between 956 and 1323, surviving as a ruin until 1480, when the last of its stones was used to build the citadel of Quake Bay, which still stand on the site. Statue of Zeus at Olympia. This giant-seated representation of the Greek god Zeus was built by the sculptor Phidias around 435 BC in the Temple of Zeus at the Sanctuary of Olympia. It consisted of wooden framework covered with ivory plates and gold panels, while the throne was decorated with ebony, ivory, gold and precious stones. It was mentioned by the Roman historian Suetonius. The statue may have been destroyed when the Temple of Zeus was lost to fire in 425. Alternatively, it was taken to Constantinople, now in Istanbul, where it burned with the Palace of Lucius in 475. Phidias' workshop was rediscovered at Olympia in the 1950s. Mausoleum at Halicarnassus. Built between 353 and 350 BC, this tomb for Mausolus, a Persian satrap, a provisional governor, was 45 meters in height and covered in ornate reliefs by 4 different Greek sculptors. It stood at Halicarnassus near modern-day Bodrum in Turkey until it was destroyed by successive earthquakes between the 12th and 15th centuries. Since its construction, the walled mausoleum has come to represent any above-ground tomb. Colossus of Rhodes. This statue to the Greek god of the sun, Helios, once stood at the entrance of the harbour at Rhodes, on the Greek island of the same name. It was built in 280 BC to mark victory over the ruler of Cyprus, but survived for just 54 years when it was destroyed by an earthquake. It was more than 30 meters tall and made of bronze and iron, with a marble pedestal.